Do you have lists like past leads, direct mail lists, cold calling lists, or any sort of like text list? You know that you can find these people on social media and not only advertise to them through Facebook or on Instagram, but you can also reach out over WhatsApp, Messenger, and then on top of that, use Facebook's broad audience network like apps and going on to different parts of the web and being seen across multiple websites, multiple platforms in front of the people that are most motivated. I know a lot of you are doing things like pulling tax lists and getting them skip traced, doing things like that. You can just broaden your reach by simply adding them onto Facebook. And guess what? It is very low cost and very productive and leads to very motivated leads. So I'm going to walk you a little bit down the funnel of what I have done and how I have experienced results doing this. All right. So as you can see here on the top, we have got all the people that we will be retargeting. So up here we got direct mail lists, cold calling, and text lists or tax lists. We've also got website visits, and then we've got a bunch of past leads. And now these are all valuable. I know you've got tons of past leads that you're sending emails to, you're trying to stay up to date with. Well, you know what? Facebook can connect all of these. So let's jump into this. All right, so we've got all these audiences up here at top and we're putting them into our funnel, right? So we're gonna send them down. Basically, it's very easy. All we have to do is upload these audiences into Facebook. And then we select a plan that we wanna run these off of. So the first campaign that I like to run these guys to is I like doing, having a video that's usually about a minute to a minute 30 long. And we're gonna push them back to our website using a traffic campaign. So we're just trying to get people who are engaged. Basically with this, we're trying to filter who is really motivated, who's not really motivated, and we're trying to send them all back to the website. Those that are very motivated will most likely convert on your website first time through. So you may see some ad carts or some leads coming through this, basically just off of sending them back to your website. But we use a traffic campaign because it's a lot cheaper. So we can do something like, $2-3 a day, get a lot of people still clicking, and we're gonna optimize for landing page views. So we want the people who are most likely to load the page, not just click on the ad. Those that were most likely to click on the ad will most likely watch part of the video. And that leads to our next part of the funnel. We are going to retarget a percentage of the video watched. So we're gonna say, all right, anyone who watched 25% of the video, we're gonna send them to this ad. And we can divvy this up. So you have multiple options. You can say, all right, anyone who watched 3 seconds of the video, we're just gonna retarget them again up here. Anyone who watched 6 seconds of the video, we're gonna send them a new ad. Anyone who watched, let's say, half of your video, 50%, we're gonna actually, we're gonna move them down in the funnel. So this is how this funnel works. We can rate and say how motivated each person is and which ads that they're gonna receive. And sometimes we can look at it and we say, hey, you know what, why don't we jumpstart some of these? I've got a really good list that I've been texting in the past. I've got all these phone numbers and I see that a lot of them are motivated. I wanna start this one a little bit more farther down the funnel, and that's totally okay. We can test that, we can do that at any time. And you know what you can do? Use some messenger ads. We're gonna upload their phone numbers and we're just gonna send them messenger ads. We're just gonna try to interact with them on Messenger. Very cheap campaign. We're just gonna send a couple messages in front of them, have maybe a 3 automated chatbot, and so a 3 reply automated chatbot that Facebook sets up basically for you and gives them some options that they can interact with you with, and then you start chatting with them. And then you come in and you start giving them kind of the idea how much their home really is worth after they've given you their address and have interacted with you a little bit, trying to learn a little bit more about a cash offer. Now there's strategies to this, and there's ways that you can get people to reply to you, but giving you kind of the idea, you can use these messenger ads for your benefit. The other side of this next part of the funnel is using website conversions. So now, instead of just sending them to your website on a traffic campaign, we're gonna tell Facebook, hey, you know what, we wanna retarget everyone who's gone to our website, stayed on there, or has watched 50% of our video, because those are the people who are more motivated, and we are going to send them back with a conversions campaign. So basically, Facebook's going to optimize to see how many people will actually get to that lead form and fill it out. So it's going to send those who are most likely to fill out that lead form back to your website. Now, this is going to cost a little bit more, but when you're getting a $30 to $50 lead and you know it's motivated, that's not necessarily a problem. So these leads, after they go through, they fill out a form or they're chatting with you, they go down and they become those ones that you're calling. So you're calling motivated leads, and you're going to get a couple of these that pop out. Boom, closed deal, right? There it is. You got one closed all the way through the funnel, and that's what we're looking for. But I know that the success rate is probably going to be off of these motivated leads, a 1 in 10 type of ratio of after they've gone all the way through the funnel. Now that's still a very good conversion ratio. But what happens to the guys who don't close? What happens to all these leads who end up being less motivated than we thought? They made it through the funnel, but the timing wasn't right for them. Well, let's just send them right back up into that past leads audience, or just keep them retargeting. I would suggest putting them back through and running them back from the top down. And you can do that by just uploading another list, adding that list right up here, and sending them through. So it's that easy, guys. There's ways that you can exclude different lists and different audiences throughout the funnel to make sure that they don't skip any steps. There's other ways to make them fast forward and jump down farther. But basically, this is the best way to get what I call an omnipresent marketing tactic. So we are going to be everywhere. We are going to be with everyone. And we're going to connect all of our marketing into a big circle and make a smart and efficient marketing ecosystem. And the way that that's doing, and the way that that is working, is Facebook is really good at connecting these. And so we remember, go back to the top, when we look at what we're connecting with. We've got direct mail lists. So anyone that we're sending direct mail to, or any of those tax or pre-foreclosure, those probate, equity lists that we're buying, if we're getting them scrubbed, or even if we're not, we are still uploading them to Facebook to try to match with as many of them as we can. And then we've got our website visits. So if you guys have got a website, like let's talk about Carrot. Carrot, for example, is an awesome website, gets very good SEO, does very well, ranks high, and you get a lot of organic leads coming through. But you know what? You're getting more organic traffic. You're getting more people clicking on your website. And if you don't have a Facebook pixel or a Facebook code that you need to use when you're retargeting that you can upload onto your website, very simply, that's just in the Carrot settings. You can upload this code. It's just a copy and paste from Facebook over onto your website. You're going to be able to track all that traffic. You're going to make sure to be able to send them ads. They start in the funnel. Even if they didn't fill out a form, they'll start up here and they'll work themselves all the way back down and back to your website, filling out a form, and you might be buying their house. So that is kind of the way that I suggest that you connect your marketing. So this is, personally, I believe Facebook can connect all of your traditional marketing. It can connect all of your digital marketing. And then it leaves you some space to be able to really create solid funnels, to be able to determine how motivated people are, so you aren't wasting your time calling unmotivated leads. And we all know that a waste of time is a waste of money. So this is the most efficient and the most expansive and most broad, and really honestly, probably one of the most cheap ways to run your marketing, to be able to be in front of the right people at the right time and getting leads. So this is what I wanted to share with you today. If y'all have any questions at all, feel free, you reach out to me, want to chat with you. You guys can visit our Facebook page, YouTube. We've got our website up, www.silverstreetmarketing.com. So feel free to stop on by, ask us any questions. We'd love to chat with you. And remember, we do all of these trainings. We've got courses, we've got management, we've got clients closing deals every month. And if you all have any questions at all, feel free to reach out. We'd love to chat with you and see what we can do for you. All right, so we will see you on the next video, and have a nice day.